Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Pit with another episode of What Are We Eating? Today, we're trying another foreign vegetable slurry plant-based concoction pretending to be a hamburger. Recently, I tried Beyond Meat's The Beyond Burger, which is advertised that it looks like meat, cooks like meat, satisfies like meat, and even bleeds like meat. Well, it did somewhat look like meat, and cook like meat, and it was satisfying and pretty tasty. But it didn't taste or remind me anything at all about meat, and mine didn't bleed after I cooked it exactly as directed. So today's plant-based vegetable slurry concoction is the Impossible Burger 2.0, which is their new and improved recipe for 2019, and it's supposed to be even better than the original Impossible Burger and the Beyond Burger. Love meat? Eat meat! Impossible delivers all the flavor, aroma, and beefiness of meat from cows. But here's the kicker. It's just plants doing the impossible. That right there is a bunch of BS. These people are peddling a bunch of crazy talk, and I'm not buying it. And I haven't even taken the first bite yet. They got it right when they said love meat, eat meat. Eat the real thing, not fake meat made from plants. Impossible Meat's food for thought. They started with a simple question. What makes meat taste like meat? Now that's the dumbest question I've ever heard. There's an old saying, there's no such thing as a stupid question. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's no longer true. The meat of cute furry animals with innocent sad eyes is what makes meat taste like meat, and in my eyes, there's no substitute for meat. And with us human beings being at the top of the food chain, we need and should eat meat. But that's just my opinion. If you're vegan or vegetarian, more power to you. Who am I to judge you? Me personally, I love and need meat. Impossible Meats took everything they knew and loved about meat and made it better. Using plants. That's the most crazy talk I've ever heard of. Plant-based burgers tasting better than the real thing? They sound like the same kind of people who think cow farts are bad for the environment. Oh wait, what's this? Why make meat from plants? For all the mouth-watering flavor, and only a tiny fraction of the environment impact of meat from cows. Eat up. Save the earth. Well, there you go, folks. Cow farts have a huge impact on our environment. The next thing you know, they're going to want to close down Taco Bells for the impact their customers leave on the environment after eating their food. When will all this craziness end? Here's the list of ingredients. And there's some ingredients I've never heard of, and some I can't even pronounce. Per quarter-pound Impossible Burger, there's 240 calories, 14 grams of total fat, 8 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, no cholesterol, 370 milligrams of sodium, 9 grams of carbohydrates, 3 grams of fiber, less than 1 gram of sugars, and 19 grams of protein. And it also has all this stuff. Remember when I complained about the 2 quarter-pound Beyond Burgers costing $5.99, which worked out to be $11.98 a pound? Well, these 2 quarter-pound Impossible Burgers cost me $18 from a local restaurant. Since they're not sold in stores yet, you gotta get them where you can. I called them and asked them if they had the Impossible Burgers, and asked if I could buy 2 uncooked burgers. And originally they wanted me to pay the full cost of the meal at $14 each, and right when I was just about ready to tell them to pound sand, they said they'd give them to me for $9 each. Which is still a lot, but worth it, so I can try them for you, the people, so you don't have to. I couldn't find any cooking instructions, so I cooked them just like I did the Beyond Burgers. I preheated my Grill Silverback to 450 degrees, then seasoned both sides of the Impossible Burgers with kosher salt. Then they went onto the well-greased grill grates. Then we closed the lid and let them grill for 4 minutes. After 2 minutes, we give them the half turn for the nice, but not necessary hash marks. Then close the lid and let them go for 2 more minutes. After a total of 4 minutes, we gave them a flip. and then we closed the lid and let them cook for 3.5 more minutes. And then during the last 30 seconds, we added cheese. And it was at that point my camera died and I didn't get the last part of the grilling videoed. So after grilling at 450 degrees for a total of 8 minutes, our Impossible Burgers are ready. And I have one plain burger and one burger made up on a butter toasted potato roll, lettuce, tomato, onions, and mayonnaise. And just like with the Beyond Burger, I wanted to try it plain, so we cut one in half. I guess you could say it somewhat looks like meat, but not really. And again, no, those are not my beautiful nails. They're Mrs. Wolfe's nails. So I took a bite, and it had the same fried-like crispy outer crunch as the Beyond Burger did. But it was definitely more dense and had a more beefy burger texture than the Beyond Burger, but just like the Beyond Burger, it was somewhat gritty and on the dry side. As far as it tasted like meat or bleeding like meat, it did neither. But just like the Beyond Burger, it was tasty. Next, we tried the fully dressed Impossible Burger. Unlike with the Beyond Burger, which looked more like meat once it was all dressed up, the Impossible Burger did not. It didn't look any different at all. The dressed up Impossible Burger felt more like a real hamburger with a firm meat-like texture, but just like the Beyond Burger, that was where anything meat-like ended. The Impossible Burger was pretty tasty, and if it wasn't for some of the articles I've been reading about the Beyond Burger and the Impossible Burger, I'd eat them both again. After reading about them, I'm going to pass in the future. So all I can do is tell you what I thought about this burger today. From a taste standpoint, it was basically the same as the Beyond Burger. From a texture standpoint, it did have a little bit better texture, which is why I was going to give the Impossible Burger a slightly higher score than the Beyond Burger of 7.5 out of 10. But that was until the next morning when the Impossible Burger created an intestinal exorcism on me. Just put it this way. Have you ever felt like your eyes are being sucked through your head? The Beyond Burger didn't have any effect on me. So with that said, I'm going to give the Impossible Burger a 6 out of 10. If you'd like to help support the Wolfe Pit, consider being a patron. You can pledge as little as $1 a month. That's only $12 for the whole year. Or you can pledge more. That's up to you. Either way, every little bit's appreciated and helps me produce more high-quality videos more often for you, the people. Thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with your family and friends, and I'll see you soon.